in a Handful of Minutes is brought to you by Physical Intimacy, now available as a pill, chewable tablet, and creepy uncle.
Hey guys, no, we can't have this. We can't have a wide shot for an episode on the hug machine. Gotta be more intimate. I think you can do more intimate than that. You're in the neighborhood, but you're still way down the block. Can you hug an eyeball? Maybe you should try. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe we should be a little less intimate. Anyways, this is a medium bowl of porridge. Intimacy porridge. The fact of the matter is that the hug machine was something invented in 1965 by the incredibly named Temple Grandin as a means of providing a simulated hug for individuals who were basically hypersensitive, generally suffering from autism, and for whom hugs were a bit overstimulating when given to them by a regular person. But just because it was made to help people who specifically require it doesn't mean that you can't get a hug machine. So, what are the pluses and minuses of a hug machine? Right off the bat, you've just got the name, the hug machine. If you had a hug machine, you'd have a lot more excuse to say the hug machine. And if you take those 3 words, put them in the order to get the hug machine, and then slap that order of 3 words on just about anything, it can be dramatically improved. Even separate from the machine, the hug machine is making your life better. One of the best things about the hug machine is that it's a machine, not a person. So you don't have to get into any kind of crazy commitments, and you don't have to hug the hug machine back, therefore conserving your vital hug reserves. There is of course also the actual therapeutic delight of the hug, which helps out people with serious problems. That might make a hug machine pretty cool too. Maybe. The hug machine even has a really cool inventor. Her name was Temple Grandin, which is also pretty cool to say, and she had incredible taste in shirts. Well, she probably didn't wear in a Handful of Minutes shirts, probably. But I know what she did wear, which was this thing, which I just think is friggin' awesome. But the most impressive thing about Temple Grandin is not her shirts or even her name. It's the fact that she herself is a high-level autism sufferer, who, when she was very young, of course the hug machine had not been invented yet, so, lacking human contact because it was too stimulating for her, she decided to invent her own treatment, which is definitely a lot more impressive than when I just used a yak back to resolve my own intimacy issues. You know, this whole review is starting to feel really one-sided, but best as I try, I really can't think of any downsides to the hug machine, except I suppose if it malfunctioned and gave you too many hugs. Overall, I'm definitely coming out in favor of hug machines, because hug machines make life worth living, and I don't just mean for those who genuinely need them as a source of therapy. Hug machines also make life more worth living for the rest of us, by being a reminder that human ingenuity can produce a machine that dispenses hugs, not just snacks, death, or delusion.
That may be true, Oliver, but let's not forget that human ingenuity was also the lead cause of straight-to-DVD Olsen Twins movies. Consider that. Although I suppose those weren't particularly...
Are hug machines awesome or terrible? Well, given that we have a spectrum of precisely 2 extremes, let's figure out which one of those extremes is too extreme. God. What? You'd have a lot more excuse to continually use the phrase, the hug machine, which is not actually a phrase, it's a name. Pow! The hug machine also makes life worth more living. Fuck, hug, fuck.